guys, it's Val, and this is Makeup Deep Dive, where I show you all my favorite makeup products, how I use them, what I do with them, and maybe influence you into buying them in the new Sephora and Ulta spring sale this year. Let's get started. First, we're going to be talking bases and primers. So first, we're going to talk about primers. For me, my Ride or Die primers, as an oily, acne-prone girl, I use the e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Primer. I know it is a silicone-ish based poreless primer, but it really does work. I've been using it for years. I really do enjoy it. But if you don't like that one, I also love the Rare Beauty Poreless one. I got the little mini one a long time ago. I love it. It's still with me. I got it when I was a freshman in high school. It's been with me since a freshman in college, so I mean it's lasted a while. Another good primer is the Niacinamide e.l.f. Cosmetics Grip Primer. Niacinamides have worked really well for my skin, so I really like it, but the original goes as well as that one. And in my opinion, any grip primer is great. Like, you can't mess up a grip primer unless you're just putting aloe vera in your face. But grip primers are very easy to make and really hard to mess up. But personally, for me, my favorites are the e.l.f. ones. As you can see in the video, I'm using one foundation specifically, but my favorite foundations at the moment have to be the About Face foundation and the Benefit Cosmetic foundations. The About Face foundation is a bit more on the thinner side and more easy to apply with a brush or a sponge. It's a second skin-like texture. It's serum textured a little bit, so you can play with your hands, and it's supposed to be like a dewy base a bit, so when you go on with the day, it's supposed to like give you a natural shine to the skin. And it goes really, really well with every concealer. Just lighter hydrating concealers, not too thick concealers, because it will make the base a little bit heavy. If you want a thicker and more of a full face look, Benefit Cosmetics new foundation will get you there. It is a 24-hour foundation. It is sweat proof, oil proof, everything proof. And it's a ride or die for me when it's important events like proms or just parties in general, weddings, things like that, that you're up and at 'em every moment, like you're just going everywhere. The Benefit one is my favorite for that. But if your skin likes to breathe and you don't like that heavy feeling, the About Face foundation will be the best for you. Concealer-wise, my favorite concealers at the moment have to be the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer and the Ulta Beauty Concealer, the big fat one. Those have been my favorite. They're easy to blend, hydrating on the skin, not too thick, and I can literally just put on a mixture of those two both on my face and get out the house in 10 minutes. I really like how blendable they are. I love the formula of the e.l.f. one, so I let the dofa slide. But if you're gonna be a concealer for my under eyes, you need to be hydrating. So that's what they are. They're very hydrating and they're very easy to put on and severely affordable. e.l.f. is like $10, $5. I think Ulta is like $6. For powders, as you can tell, I love powders, so I have two favorite pressed powders and three or four favorite loose powders. So my favorite pressed powders have to be the NYX powders, the NYX ones with the little heart in the middle, and for my other favorite pressed powder is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 130. I grab a really big brush and just go over the perimeter of my face and just go around it underneath my cheekbones and just kind of like make it a little bit more full. For loose powders, it really depends on what you're looking for. If you want more of a natural look where you can cover up some spots of like the foundation and make it a little bit more matte, I recommend a finely milled powder. So it's the Morphe and the Benefit Cosmetics. Benefit, again, it's a little bit more luxury, but it connects to your skin tone and it's very smooth. So for me, I have a lot of smile lines. I like to smile a lot, so a product built up underneath my smile lines. With that powder, it kind of blocks it away and keeps my makeup intact. Same thing with the Morphe one. If you want more of a bright, full coverage look, the Maybelline loose powders are also really good, but they're very, very high coverage and very opaque. But they're still finely milled, so you can put them underneath your under eyes or forehead or your chins or really contour your nose with it. For blushes, I love blushes. I love stick blushes. I love every blush ever. But my personal favorite blushes right now have to be the Urban Decay brand new blushes. Those are so good. I have a photo of them right here. A little bit expensive, so these are like the dupes that I will recommend, the NYX blushes. And I don't know if they still sell like the Butter Bomb ones. I think they no longer sell them because of the new butter blushes. Those are a dupe for the Urban Decay. Another one of my favorites are the Clinique Pop blushes. I use them in the color pink. It's very nice, it's very sheer. I'm wearing it right now actually, and it's really, really nice, and they're just really cute, but also like they're very sheer and nice and buildable. It's a really big thing about blush. They gotta be buildable because sometimes you go a little bit too heavy and it looks like you got smacked in the face. Now for bronzers or contour. Now personally I don't use contours, but I do know really good ones that work. So a good powder bronzer that I know is from the Diamond Company or Physics Formula or like that. Theirs are Butter Bomb bronzers. Those are really good. The NYX Butter Bomb bronzers are really good too. But my favorite that I use is the Charlotte Tilbury 2-pack, which is like a highlighter and a bronzer. I think it's really easy. I use it for a highlighter on the side as well. The highlighter on it. So yeah, those are my 2 cents on bronzers. For eyes, this is my favorite question. I use a lot of glitters. I use the Unleasha glitter palettes, 2 of them. These are the ones that I use. I also use the Ulta Beauty cream glitter sets. These for my eyes. I love them. They're really easy to use. Just put it on and move on. But I also use Moon Dusts from Urban Decay. I also use their Space Cowboy glitters and their Space Cowboy liner as well. But I also just use Bubbles from the Sephora collection as well. But my Ride or Die palettes are obviously Revolution palette is one of my favorites. It has literally every like shade that you ever really need. It's just perfect, and it's been with me since like high school, and I have not stopped using it. It's Affinity. It has every shade that you need. But I also have the Wet n Wild collection with my Melody, and I have this palette right here. For brows, I just use a Got to Be Glued brow gel, and I move on. Finishing off with setting sprays. Personally, I'm a very matte person. I use a lot of powders. I need a good setting spray. So in between creams and powders, when I have my face full of my cream products, which is like my foundation and my concealer, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Impeccable setting spray. This is a Impeccable matte setting spray. I spray this all around my face when my creams are a little bit wet, and then I go in after my whole makeup routine is done with the Urban Decay all-nighter. I know. Personally, I think this is a better formula. I like the original formula, but in my opinion, I feel like they're both the same. But that is all for my makeup deep dive. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want any more tips and tricks in makeup, I'll gladly make another video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye!